And we're recording now.
Oh God!
Hello and welcome to another episode of All-CAW Wrestling. I am the Big Daddy D, and look, Elsa is making her way out to the ring. The Snow Queen herself, and not at all Charlotte Flair. I'm joined here at ringside by, hang on a minute, who the hell are you? You're not the little Daddy E.
No, I'm the little Wizzy.
The little Izzy Wizzy's joined us at the commentating table. Little Daddy E is here, but he's currently over there making himself a sandwich. So This week we're going to call him Super Meat Boy, I think.
Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy, you know, because of what he's putting in his sandwich.
Also, why is Elsa wearing not a lot of coverage?
Well, no, she's got her wrestling attire on. Right, as you've probably seen what's popped up on screen there, we have got a match request here, folks, of one of our regular listeners, one of our regular viewers, and a guy who's contributed to the show before, Charizard Ranger, who has said that in light of the new Wreck-It Ralph movie coming out, that we should have a Disney Princess Battle Royale. In fact, there it is. It's popping up on screen now because of the Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie coming out. So, and we want to have it where the winner of this match becomes the number one contender for the Amazon League Championship. And that is going to take place, folks, at Seasons Beatings 9. And look, Anna is here as well. Not just Anna, but not just Elsa, but Anna as well. And whilst Anna's theme, just to avoid getting a copyright strike, whilst her version was like a heavy rock Japanese version of Let It Go, Anna's got like a sort of dance remix of Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Which is quite fitting.
And apparently
she's got Bailey's entrance. Look at this.
And apparently she's a hugger.
She is a hugger. She likes to hug. Oh, and Miko's here as well, the family dog. So if you hear barking in the background, or if we have something to say, get down, we're talking to the dog. Or if you hear him making noises that sound a little bit like a Wookiee, which he has started doing this week.
Yes.
Like that, which is a bit
That's
weird.
funny.
So yes, we are on the road to Seasons Beatings 9, folks. It's the show that we put on before Christmas, and like last year, it's going to be a two-parter. So we will have part 1 next week. Here's the lineup for the Amazon League Battle Royal. We've got Merida, we've got Anna, we've got Elsa, we've got Moana, we've got Rapunzel, and look, we've got Ariel, the little mermaid, making her way out here.
She doesn't look like a mermaid.
Well, she also looks.
She looks like she's wearing not a lot of fabric and a lot of leather.
I've not brought you here to the commentating table to wax critical about the women's wrestling attire. Little
Still, straps and leather.
She also looks Asian for some reason, but you know. Well, when I got that match request of Charizard Ranger, I thought, you know what? Let's humour and let's see. Oh, that was very good.
But she's from near Denmark.
She couldn't. What? Who's near Denmark? Ariel's from Denmark. I thought she was from under the sea.
Near Denmark.
How do you know it's Denmark?
Because there's a statue of her in Denmark.
All right. There's a Statue of Liberty in America, but she's French.
That's it.
That's blown you away, is that, hasn't it? So I thought, yeah, go on then, Charizard Ranger, I'll humour you. So I had a look on Community Creations and I just typed in Disney Princess. Not expecting to see anything, and oh my god, I found all of these Disney princesses. In fact, I found so many that I could have possibly have done 2 matches like this. And look, it's Moana coming out here.
Why does she have a spawn?
And
a skirt. That's not.
Well, anyway, this is one of 2 battle royals that we've got going on tonight. The one that will come after this will be a battle royal to determine the number 1 contender for the Internet Championship. And as you can see, the cast of 6 guys there, and the guys that has all been made of some fantastic impressions of the last year or so in previous matches, in our last mega event, Ready for War, during the All-CAW Wrestling World Cup, and this is the chance where all that hard work is going to pay off. They're going to compete for a chance to get a shot at that Internet title, which is currently held by your boy, Harry Potter, at the moment.
Oh yeah,
Yes. He got punched in the Philosopher's Stones by Jack Sparrow. Funny
a lot of times.
Jack Sparrow is in that match,
so... that's
so...
a more wonderful to me.
Right, you do need to sit down in commentating chairs, rather than standing on them. And please put your top back on, rather than waving it over your head. That's just not right.
I can't see it without the thing you see.
You sat at ringside. Oh, actually, no, we're not sat at ringside because we moved the commentator table. We're up on the ramp. Oh, look, it's Merida from Brave. Looking not at all like Becky Lynch.
Also, how come her skin is completely white?
Well, because she's got very pale skin, you know.
It looks like she was for
It looks like she was from... No, she's from Brave. She's putting on a wrestling attire. Please do not laugh directly into the microphone. This is a delicate piece of equipment we've got here. Well, it would be, but it used to be, but I've replaced the microphone with a nylon bag that we got from the festa. That's it, you know. The sound quality used to be really good when we had that microphone, you know, but we've just replaced our microphone with a nylon bag, and just like Bethesda, we're not planning on doing anything about it.
What? I don't get
Fallout 76, folks. That's a good thing.
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Well, you need to be following the news, don't you?
Oh, sorry.
We talk about the news here. We talk about things that's been going on throughout the week.
Ah, well.
If you want to be a regular member of the commentator team, you've got to keep track with current affairs.
Why isn't Snow White here?
Why isn't Snow White is locked behind a paywall?
What?
She's DLC. I don't know. She's Brock Lesnar. She only comes out. All the wrestlers once in a blue moon. Her asking price was too high.
Very funny.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah, because I was about to say...
She's too old. She's retired.
Meridia's skin is as white as snow. So,
yeah, because she doesn't get a right lot of sun. And look who else is coming out.
Who's this?
It's Rapunzel. Rapunzel from Tangled. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Oh God, no, not your armpit hair.
Shouldn't she be wearing pink?
What?
She wears pink.
She wears pink and purple.
No, she wears pink.
Well, she doesn't wear wrestling attire either.
Yeah, but still.
Again, you're coming out here. You are not being professional. You are actively ragging on the attire of the All-CAW Wrestling superstars here. This is why I hardly have you commentating. Because you come out here and you're dreadful. And she's setting off the entire season's budget worth of fireworks.
That cost a lot, okay?
Thanks a lot, Rapunzel. You know, it's not as if anybody else wants to have fire or anything like that.
Or money for that matter. We have a budget.
Right, okay, here we are. So we've got 6 Amazons. 6 Disney, I'm going to say Amazons, but they're princesses, aren't they? We've got 6 princesses in the ring. So straight away, Elsa is tying off with Ariel. Rapunzel and Moana are going at it. And Anna and Merida. They're going at it. And there's a big flying elbow there from Anna. We're going for a top rope job. Oh, flip it. She kind of missed there, but she did sort of clip Merida.
I think Elsa's being kicked by the sister in the face.
The Frozen twins were going at it for a moment there.
And it just kicked Elsa in the face.
Right, can you stop banging the commentating table, please? You're getting a little bit too overexcited here.
Sorry.
Please put your top back on. Yeah. Please stop screaming directly into the microphone. Ariel and Elsa still going at it in the corner there. Is this what you had in mind, Charizard Ranger? Is this what you had in mind? Are you happy now? Are you? God's sake.
Why are you so sick of it?
Anna has... Quiet! There's stuff going off in the ring. Anna has been eliminated by Merida.
Oh.
So straight away, one of the Frozen twins is out of here. But Elsa doesn't seem to be too bothered. See that powerbomb there from Merida to Moana.
I think Rapunzel pointed there. She's just the same.
Rapunzel's like just having a bit of a lay down, trying to get her breath back. And her teeth. Yeah, on the floor there somewhere.
Oh, she's up.
She's back up. Well, stop smiling! You're making it worse. And going for a German suplex there, but Merida escaped out of it, which is very good. Moana now trying to get rid of Ariel. Ariel with a number of elbows there to Moana. By the way, yeah, again, Moana, she came out to like a heavy metal version of her song, and Ariel came out to a heavy metal version, and
that explains the leather straps.
Yeah, she's kind of like a goth metal version of Ariel. And backbreaker there from Elsa to Ariel, and now, oh God, trying to push her over her knee there, trying to split her in half. Oh, good God Almighty!
Bane is the Ice King.
What? No, it's Elsa.
Bane.
Stop saying Bane is not in this match. Stop shouting out random people's names, you strange person.
Fine, I'll shout out a random name.
Don't shout out, just commentate on what's going on in the ring. This is why I don't have you commentating, because it all goes weird.
Yes, it is.
And I have to watch my language. We go all PG friendly and not have any of that crap. Anyway.
But we're making women fight.
What?
I think so.
Yeah, women's revolution and all that.
What?
And Moana with a hurricane runner there to Merida. Meanwhile, Elsa's trying to get rid of Rapunzel. Will we see Elsa, the Snow Queen, make her way to Season's Beatings to challenge Captain Phasma? Will it be one of the newcomers that's in the ring there? Will we see Ariel, Moana, Rapunzel, Merida? Who's got the Irish lass kicker? All-CAW Wrestling's answer to Becky Lynch, even though I think Merida's Scottish. But never mind. Who's going to be going to Season's Beatings to challenge Captain Phasma? We will soon be finding out. Oh, but it won't be Moana. It will not be Moana because Elsa just clotheslined out the ring with a spodding for some reason. Suplex there from Merida to
Elsa?
Elsa, yes, thank you. This is why I have you here. You're obviously a massive Disney expert, Disney princess expert.
Yes.
You've got all the posters on your wall. I've even seen you parade around the place in high heels and a tiara.
What?
So,
I did not do that.
I figured you were the expert here on Disney princesses. You're not denying it.
I think so.
Oh God! Ariel went for a splash there, but the pool was empty. Haha, pun intended.
Splash because it's the ocean.
And Ariel, Ariel, I thought she was going to get rid of Rapunzel, but Rapunzel, hang on. But no, Elsa's going to push her out with her foot.
Come on.
Meanwhile,
Kick
Merida's going for a whoa! Oh, that's a jackhammer or a Mjolnir. Well, we can't really call it Mjolnir because that's Norse, isn't it? Hang on, we need to find a name for a Scottish god.
Akaba?
Akaba? Is that a Scottish god?
Yeah.
Right.
No. It's just I don't know. It's a Scottish sport. They like the big looks.
Right, Akaba, not No, bloody hell. Right, okay, hang on a minute.
Akaba.
Yes, I know what Akaba is. Stop shouting directly into the microphone, you insane person.
I'm not insane.
It's like trying to commentate with Vince McMahon here. You'll be screaming, what a manoeuvre next.
What a maneuver.
What a manoeuvre, yeah. Because you don't know the name of the move. What a manoeuvre. I don't know the name of the move, so I'm just going to shout, what a manoeuvre.
What a maneuver.
Oh, settle down. Okay, hang on a minute. What's the name of... I need to find him.
It's directed by someone.
Yes.
Which I cannot say their name.
Yes. I need to find a name for something. Men here? Mordu? Is it? Is that
Mordu? That's the bear.
Is that the name of the bear?
Yes.
Just
say Cable.
We'll call it Menhir. Yeah? The Menhir! No, we'll call it the Cable. What the hell?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, hang on. Elsa's been eliminated as well. Why weren't you calling the match while I was trying to find a name?
Because the screen was blocked.
The screen was not blocked. You just had your face up to it. Because you don't understand how television screens work. You're not supposed to lick the screen, you know. Yep, Elsa is definitely out of here. She's walking out of here. So Elsa will not be going to Season's Beatings. Oh, the fan favourite. The fan favourite. That must be a bit of an upset, that. I'd have to say, out of all those 6 women, Elsa would have been the favourite to win. Merida celebrating in the ring, but it's not over yet. Oh God! Hurricane Runner and Ariel has been eliminated.
But they're good.
That was good. Let's see a replay. Let's see a replay there. And there's a Hurricane Runner there to the outside.
Bye, fish girl.
And we're going to see it again. Okay, why not?
Bye, fish girl.
Shall I go get some chips to go with that? So it's Tangled versus Brave. It's Rapunzel versus Merida. And oh God, took her down there with a leg whip.
Let's see if Brave can get tangled.
Brave
or
can get
tangled will
tangled?
get braved.
What? Rapunzel with a splash off the top
Basically,
row.
someone's gonna get punched.
Please stop shouting directly into the microphone. You have the microphone technique of AC/DC. Do you know that? And no, I don't mean that as a compliment. Little Danny E, Meat Boy, whatever we're calling you this week, are you finished eating your sandwich yet? You're trapped under a dog. That's a terrible thing to say about your girlfriend. I made a joke. Springboard DDT there from Rapunzel to Merida. What a manoeuvre! But no, Merida responds with a Hurricane Runner of her own. Can you believe that?
I want Merida to win.
You want Merida to win? Okay. Oh God! And that was like a Superman punch.
Kicking in the face.
Celtic punch. Is it? Oh, I don't. Yeah, whatever.
And spare punch.
Claymore punch. I'm trying to think. I should have thought of names for moves before we came
Claymore.
on to you. Right. Okay.
Take more punch.
Oh, power bomb. Is she gonna? Oh my God! She's gonna. Oh, she's power bombed out of the ring.
Yay, Merida wins.
Wow.
Yay, Scotland. Yay.
It's the same, the Disney princesses. They certainly weren't gentle with each other. My God. Right. Okay. Let's throw it out to the All-CAW Wrestling fans. Right. The name of that move. It's obviously a jackhammer or a Mjolnir when Thor does it. What do we call it when Merida does it?
I said cable.
Oh Jesus! Look at that. That was an Omega driver there from Elsa.
Omega.
Yeah.
We should call it the ice.
The icebreaker.
Yeah. Yeah, the icebreaker.
Well, Ariel sent. Yeah, that's the elimination that we missed. So Ariel sent Elsa to the outside, and then Rapunzel eliminated Ariel in very much the same manner. And
then it's just a.
and we got this as well. It was like a Superman punch, but it's Merida that's doing it. So we need to think of something
A Celtic punch.
that's like something that's like Superman punch, but Scottish. Is she Scottish or Irish?
Scottish,
really need to go with-
They made Tarzan.
Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, never mind that. Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma's here. What the hell? Oh, she's beating Merida down with a lightsaber. I think it's a lightsaber.
That's a tin.
I can assure you it is a lightsaber. Don't go spoiling things.
Wow, didn't see
Captain
that.
Phasma!
Coming.
Captain Phasma ruining everything here, spoiling Merida's big moment, and trying to get the advantage on her opponent next week already. And what?
Why is the Grinch coming out?
Oh my! The Christmas champion.
Is he a woman?
So, meat boy,
Beach boy!
come here. You need to see this. You thought the Grinch was scary enough in previous years.
Good
Is he
Lord,
a
what is
woman?
happening in here?
The Grinch, he looks like he's been
It's
working
the
out.
Northern Lights.
He looks like he's been working out, and then dressed himself up as a Christmas tree.
That's because he's buffing up for his role in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That makes sense.
Ah!
Right, well, thank you for joining us at the commentating table. The Disney princesses have gone now, so off you go, little daddy.
No, I want to
Little
stay
Izzy
for the
Wizzy.
Grinch.
Yes. Right, please stop shouting into the microphone. Oh, thank God you're out here.
I am he.
This. Right, off you go. Oh, you can't say that. We're still PG friendly while he's here.
Oh, wait. Don't want you.
Oh, see, this is why I don't have him commentating all that much. But I think we've got Disney princesses who's better suited to that.
Put me with the script. Put the script so I can skip the first 17 minutes.
And he's calling out Santa. Yep, the Grinch has been trying over the last few years to beat Santa without fail. Well, we've not failed to do so until last year.
He did. He did a Brock Lesnar.
He did. Let's roll the tape.
Part of that Cena version. Oh, God! The Grinch just nailed Santa Claus with a drive-by kick. And it looks like they've swapped dancing partners here. The Grinch going for a pin on Santa Claus. No! No! Oh, my God! He's done it! The Grinch has finally defeated Santa Claus!
Oh,
Christmas is cancelled!
it's ruined, it's gone.
Tell the,
Can't have
little,
it.
tell the little kids there's no for Christmas.
They
Tell them
weren't
that-
giving us anything anyway.
And the Grinch declaring himself as the World Heavyweight Christmas Champion. Is that how things work these days? You don't win a match for ages, then when you do win one, you create a belt for yourself? Well, he's challenging Santa Claus to come and try and take the belt off him at Seasons Beatings 9. That'll be taking place. Not next week, but the week after, because Seasons Beatings is going to be another two-parter like it was last year.
Ooh. Another big Crimbo special.
Another big crew. Well, next week, we're going to... Oh, hang on. The Joker backstage. Now then, Joker and Deathstroke, they've had their problems over the last few weeks, and what? The dog is barking. The dog's barking. The dog's peeing. Get the bat out of the house.
Need to let it out. Needs to let it outside.
Yes. So it looks like their sort of rivalry has been put on hold for now. That's made them even. They've both cost each other a belt, but Slade Wilson clearly wants to have nothing else to do with the Joker. Well, that should be interesting since they're going to be in the same match. Okay, so we go from one battle royal to another. This is going to determine the number one contender for the Internet Championship, which is currently held by Little Izzy Wizzy's main boy, Mr. Harry P. Harry P in the house. Harry Potter.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this, meat boy?
Oh,
Stuffing your face with a sandwich just as I start recording.
I'm hungry.
So I have to get the wee little goblin over there to come and commentate instead. And he's hanging. He's still there. He's hanging from the ceiling like a bit of mould. And making his way out here first of all. Ooh, it's like It's quite sexy looking, but it's also quite creepy at the same time.
Ooh.
It's like if The Ring turned into an erotic movie. Not really. Out! Out! Away with you! Go! It's Venom making his way out here. Now then, Venom has had a movie this year.
Yes, he
A movie
has.
that's done quite well. You know, not a massive hit, but enough to be successful. It's actually made more money than a lot of the DC movies. So
Yeah.
So even when it's not proper,
Even when it's not that good.
even when it's not proper Marvel, it still does well.
Because it's, I mean, I've watched it, it's pretty average. It's fun, but it's average.
I don't think I'll rush out and watch it. I'll wait for it to come onto Netflix or whatever.
It's got a great after credit scene where it's just a trailer for Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay. Well, have they not said, like, spoiler alert, that they're teasing Cletus Cassidy for the sequel?
yeah, he was in the after credits.
And is it like Cletus Cassidy played by Woody Harrelson or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
That does sound awesome. Anyway, that's the reason why Venom's here. He's had a movie this year. He's also had a couple of impressive performances this year. He beat Deadpool at Ready for War. A very impressive victory there from Deadpool. It was like a massive brawl that took place all over the arena, if you remember that.
Ah, yes.
And, you know, he's held his own in other matches this year as well. So, Venom, always a good hand here, and he's got a very good chance of becoming the internet champion, I think. He just has to get past 5 other guys in order to do so. He does his stretching exercises in the ring there. Look at him, he's all bobbly. He needs a good wash.
Run him under an iron.
Yes, he needs
Yeah,
iron.
all those creases, ooh, look at him.
He's got a big creasy ass. Okay, so who else is coming out here? Look, we've got the ambulance on standby. Ah, look, it's Captain Jack Sparrow making his way out here to the ring.
Does he have the back of his shirt yet? We'll have
No,
to see.
probably not. Well, Captain Jack Sparrow's done very well for himself this year. He got to the finals of the All-CAW Wrestling World Cup,
He did.
defeating the likes of Harry Potter, funnily enough, who would later become Internet Champion. Now, he beat him by basically giving him a punch right in his Philosopher's Stones. So you could just bet that Jack Sparrow's got in the back of his mind, it's like he's beaten Harry Potter before. There's a very good chance that he could beat him again, and you know that Harry Potter's going to be like looking out for this guy. Also, Johnny Depp is playing Grindelwald. Is that his name?
Grindelwald.
Fantastic Beasts 2: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the most threatening name, of course.
Yeah.
Grindelwald.
yeah. So you know, it could be Harry Potter versus, you know, Voldemort's role model. Yeah, that was a bit of a
Yeah.
connection, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he still doesn't have the back of his shirt.
No, he
Oh,
does
well.
not. But when the front of him looks good, who cares? What me?
You're too lazy to edit him.
Too lazy to it. Well, it's not me that made this. And making his way out here next is Aquaman, who made his debut appearance only last week at All-CAW Wrestling. And what a fantastic debut it was, actually pinning the current World Heavyweight Champion, Captain America, in that Elimination Survivor Series type match. So that's more than enough qualified him to put a shot at the title here. And of course, Aquaman's got his film coming out.
He has.
First impressions I've heard have been very good. A lot of people have said it's the best DC film since The Dark Knight.
So yeah, I've not seen it myself yet. It might be alright.
I think it helps that Jason Momoa is just like a really sort of,
He is. He's a really good actor.
he's a really likeable guy and he's pretty damn cool and what have you.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy, yeah. You know, obviously people know him from like Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones, and before that he was whatever his name was in Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, he's probably has other roles as well.
You see, he started off right. One of his first sort of major acting role was a lifeguard in Baywatch. So he went from a lifeguard to living in Atlantis to now actually being the Lord of the Sea and the King of Atlantis kind of thing.
Yeah.
In video game terms, folks, we call that leveling up.
Had that whole side thing where he turned into Genghis Khan for a while. Just ignore that.
Yeah.
It's the Great Grass Sea. Ah, it makes sense.
It does.
It's all got to do with the sea. He's the ocean man.
Oh yeah. The creator of
Yes,
SpongeBob SquarePants passed away.
Stephen Hillenburg.
Yes, very, very sad. Very sad. He created a wonderful world under the sea for us all to enjoy, both adult and child alike.
Nickelodeon were crap if they got rid of him by about like season 8 or so.
Well, that's because Nickelodeon are terrible.
Well, yeah, because the show's been downhill since season 8.
Yep. Is the dog chewing on something?
Probably, yeah. He
Yep.
likes to do that.
Yeah, just make sure he's got something to chew on. Give him something to chew on, preferably little Izzy Wizzy. What's he got?
My sandwich.
Well, you would be daft enough to leave it out, wouldn't you? Now making his way out here, look, it's Deathstroke. Deathstroke also has impressed us recently. He had that hellacious hardcore brawl with the Joker just the other week, and at Ready for War, if you remember, he beat multiple guys in defending his hardcore title. He beat the Shockmaster, he beat the Red Rooster, he beat the Man with No Name, and then
The man with no name, of course, won our Ed Leslie Battle Royale.
and then two other guys came out. And didn't Bo Dallas come out from the crowd and he beat him as well?
yeah.
And then Deadpool came out as well. Basically, he beat numerous people and was still the hardcore champion. And the only reason he's not hardcore champion now is because the Joker mistimed one of his flying drop kicks during a tag team match, and he was pinned by Iron Man. So yeah, Deathstroke actually lost his hardcore title during a tag team match.
It's all because of the Joker. We've got plot lines.
Yeah, it was a running story. So we saw the other week as well that Deathstroke basically, because he had a massive brawl with the Joker was on left in a weakened state when he came to defend his Internet Championship, and Harry Potter beat him quite easily.
Ah, yes.
So Deathstroke was saying backstage that makes them even now. They've both cost each other a title, but they're not wanting to move on from this. Deathstroke wants nothing more to do with the Joker. As we see Sub-Zero coming out, he already has a title. He's one half of the Randomness Rules Tag Team Champions with the Great Khali.
Undefeated
Tag Team Champion. He was also Tag Team Champion with Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. He's a former Internet Champion himself, back when it was called the Interactive Championship. And Sub-Zero's in this basically because in Ready for War, he was basically the sole guy left on his team, and he pretty much held his own against the Avengers and impressed a lot of people here.
He did.
With his toughness, with his tenacity. So Sub-Zero out here, you notice he's got that reverence look to him because he's turned heel, you see. That's why he looks all sort of a bit like a zombie. Yeah, it looks like a White Walker in a Godfrey Ho movie.
That's it. You turn evil, you become undead. That's how it works.
Yeah. Well, have you ever met a babyface zombie? Yay, let's cheer for him. Oh, he wants to eat our faces.
Oh, well, he's so nice about it.
And last of all, coming out here, the former champion, the Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime, making his way out. So you just know that the Joker's going to be keen to try and regain that championship and thus regain some gold for the Sons of Arkham.
And of course, being in the same match as Deathstroke, we'll have to see what's going to happen.
Indeed. Now, before we had it where the Sons of Arkham, all three of them had a title. Bane had the World Heavyweight Championship, Joker had the Internet Championship, Deathstroke had the Hardcore Championship, and now none of them have a belt.
As Joker just wanders through Aquaman there.
And Deathstroke was kind of
the camera.
Look at that, Deathstroke is already in Joker's face. To say that they've moved on, I don't think that there's definitely no love lost between those two. Deathstroke is actively challenging the Joker for a fight here.
He's pointing at everything.
Yes.
Look how threatening that is.
Hit like a capacity crowd looking forward to things here. So, and look at that, Joker just went straight for Deathstroke.
Already straight into the match.
And Venom going for looks like a power bomb to Aquaman. Yes, see that power bomb there. Meanwhile, Captain Jack Sparrow is tying off with Sub-Zero, but no, he goes for Venom, but misses.
Well, he's probably a bit drunk.
Deathstroke and Aquaman now going at it. Deathstroke gets him in I thought it was a dragon suplex. Oh no, it looked like a dragon suplex, but he took him down in a different way. I'm not too sure what you call that, to be honest. And there's the dog barking again.
He is. He does that a lot.
Yes.
Shut your filthy whore mouth.
Chewy, you know I don't speak Spanish.
No, it's because he's basically a teenage dog now, so he's pushing it.
He's 4 months old, so that means he started listening to Linkin Park in his bedroom.
Oh yeah, as all 4-month-olds do.
Yeah. Well, that's what you did when you were 4 months old. That's when you got your first tattoo. It was right on your ass cheek. I think it said "view my turds" in Japanese.
That's a tattoo of the lead singer of Nickelback's face on my face.
Wow. And you wonder why you're single.
I do. Who wouldn't want to smash that guy? He's great.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Chad Kroger.
You know, it's called Shad. That makes it better.
Hi, I'm Chad. Should we talk about the match?
No.
Venom just gave a nice spine buster there to Jack Sparrow. Deathstroke picks up. Sub-Zero, going in for a backbreaker there.
Venom just goes straight for a
Multiple
huge.
backbreakers.
Venom with a huge choke slam, but no, gets punched in the face.
I think
That's
Aquaman's
a
just
good run.
punching everything in sight there. Yeah, so next week, folks, we're going to have part 1 of randomness. What am I talking about? Seasons Beatings 9. We will have the Amazon League Championship, which we now know will be Captain Phasma defending her title against Merida. We noticed after the match that Captain Phasma was trying to get one over her challenger straight away by beating her with that lightsaber. Definitely a lightsaber, not Gandalf.
It was a lightsaber, just painted differently.
That's right, it was painted brown. And also next week we will have Harry Potter defending his Internet Championship against whoever wins this match. That'll be part 1 of Seasons Beatings 9. And then part 2, which will be the week after, we're going to see Santa Claus taking on the Grinch for the Christmas Championship. And this will be the part where King will finally get his title shot against Captain America for the All-CAW Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. King, of course, earning that opportunity by winning the All-CAW Wrestling World Cup earlier in the year.
Of course.
Actually winning a tournament to do it, not by coming in at the end and beating someone who,
As it happens most of the time.
as it happened with Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon best in the world, really?
Do we really need to push Shane McMahon? He's like 40.
I'd like to push him off the top of Hell in a Cell.
He'd probably enjoy that.
We actually were going to have it where we're going to have Shane McMahon versus King to determine who was the best in the world. Problem is, before the match started, Shane had already jumped off the top of Hell in a Cell through a table before King had even come down to the ring.
Kind of ruined the spot a bit.
So King just kind of was like stood on the rampart going, okay. And the Joker has been eliminated by Deathstroke. Can you believe that? Deathstroke once again costing the Joker a shot at a championship.
He says he's forgiven him, but does he really? Has he really?
Oh, speaking of King, new DLC. For
New
Tekken
DLC for Tekken 7.
Tekken 7,
It's got
yeah.
Armor King.
Armor King.
Don't know if you've seen the picture yet. One of Armor King's new alternate costumes is he looks like Black Panther.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
really
awesome. Craig Marduk as well.
Yeah, Craig's in there.
Leru Long, Anna Williams. People that should have been in the game
Yeah.
originally, to be honest with you.
And then there's a few more characters coming out later on, like
Then you've got-
bringing Julia back, and for some reason Negan from The Walking Dead.
Negan from Walking Dead.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
It's just strange.
Deathstroke trying to get shut of Aquaman here. Someone already gone? Oh, Venom has been eliminated.
Venom's been eliminated.
Venom has been eliminated by Sub-Zero.
And so was the Joker earlier. Oops.
See,
Like, we already announced him a while ago, but it's still weird because, like, you really feel like he should be more of a Mortal Kombat character
I
or
was
something.
just going to say that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
Because it's like, you've got the barbed wire baseball bat and he's hitting people in the head, but there's nothing happening because it's Tekken.
Yeah. Powerbomb there from Aquaman to Captain Jack Sparrow. Yeah, I mean, in Mortal Kombat, you've got people like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and the alien xenomorph from Predator? Predator, one of them? I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He turned from Mortal Kombat 10, so
And
did
like-
the alien.
And Negan's more likely going to be in that.
Yeah.
Whilst Tekken's more like, oh, you've got Akuma in here, and oh, you've got Geese Howard from
Yeah,
King
that
of
makes more
Fighters.
sense. It's like, alright, you're a bit out there with the guy from Final Fantasy, but still.
Yeah,
Oh, Aquaman almost being eliminated by Sub-Zero.
and you've got Ryu and Ken popping up in Smash Bros. It's like, oh yeah, that kind of goes, you know.
Bayonetta in Smash Bros. Is still weird.
Yeah, but she's so silly and over the top, she kind of fits in well with...
You would just get rid of the whole naked thing.
and Captain
Oh,
Jack...
oh, there goes
Captain Jack-
Sub-Zero.
we can see a replay of that.
Captain Jack Sparrow exploiting the bullshit finisher system.
Oh my god, just launching Sub-Zero out of the ring. Good God almighty, Aquaman straight on him there. The two Disney fellas, oh no, they're not Disney, are they? It's the two DC guys ganging up on the Disney lad.
Because he is by proxy Marvel. Oh, never mind.
Power bomb there from from Aquaman to
I
Deathstroke.
think Aquaman's just hitting everyone he can.
Yeah, Aquaman doesn't care. He's just going at it. And Aquaman punch! Aquaman punch!
There's also a new Hearthstone expansion put out today as well. One of the new cards is The Undertaker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, when you pull the card up, does Teddy Long actually... Teddy Long's voice can be heard.
No, but in his flavour text, it's like, never forget that Undertaker through mankind, or something's like, one kind. off the top of the Hell in a Cell of the Gurabashi Arena, 16 feet or something like that.
Oh god, and Aquaman
Oh, there
just
goes
got
Aquaman.
suplexed out of the ring. Meanwhile, Jack Sparrow taking advantage there with Deathstroke's back turn on him there. So now we're down to Jack Sparrow against Deathstroke. Is Deathstroke going to make it through to Season's beatings and really stick it to the Joker by challenging for the Internet Championship, the belt that Joker previously had? Or are we going to see Potter versus Sparrow, the rematch, this time for the championship? As we see Jack Sparrow hitting it there with the Pirate's Curse backbreaker.
We'll have Jack Sparrow picks him back up.
He's got hold of Deathstroke, he's grabbed him by the helmet.
He's just going to throw. He's just able to throw him out.
Oh, pump bubble slam. No bumming. Maybe a little
I think
bit.
this goes. Here goes Deathstroke.
He's
Oh!
out! He's out!
Jack Sparrow again, exploiting the bullshit finishing system and winning the match.
Wow, so we're going to see Harry Potter versus Jack Sparrow, the rematch. This time it'll be for the Internet Championship. This time it'll be at Season's beatings. Will Harry Potter finally be able to exercise the demon of the past and put away Jack Grindelwald Sparrow thing? Will he get revenge for being punched in his Philosopher's Stones all that time? Or will Jack Sparrow chalk another one up to the rule breakers?
Will Jack Sparrow once again get the feel of Dale Radcliffe's balls on his fists? I'm not sure how to go any further with that.
Will Johnny Depp once again get to fondle
Daniel
Daniel Radcliffe's delicious...
The story of the ages.
Yes. But when I say he's trying to fondle his testicles, I'm more like... It's more like he's touching it in a balled up fist, travelling at full speed.
We get the joke. It's gone now.
Right, we'll come back next week, folks, for part 1 of Season Beatings 9. It'll be the Amazon League Championship, Captain Phasma versus Merida, and it'll be the Internet Championship, Jack Sparrow versus Harry Potter. Come back next week, Season's Beatings 9, part 1. Until next time, I'm the Big Daddy D.
I am. What am I now?
You are Super Meat Boy.
I'm Meat Boy.
And little Izzy was who was still crawling on the ceiling somewhere.
Away with you.
Like a liquor from Resident Evil 2. Right, that was an extra, wasn't it?
It's alright.
It was better than you can.
Why do you think I always tell you to not let him commentate?
Well, you know, I thought I'd just let him have a go. Besides, were you really going to sit here and talk about Disney princesses for about 10-15 minutes?
What if I was?
Well, we can go back and re-record that if you want.
Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah?
I got shit to do.
Really?
Well, I mean, I do.
Just going on Reddit for hours on end, it doesn't really count as a hobby.
It's important, okay?
Or looking at...
It's important. You don't understand.
Or, you know, reading fan fiction. Reading Harry Potter fan fiction.
That was one time. Maybe like twice, but still.
Have you ever played on those sort of weird sort of Japanese sort of dating games where it's not really a game as such? It's
a visual novel.
a visual novel.
I've not played it myself, honestly. I
Yeah.
know about. There's an amazing one where all the characters are John Cena in different costumes.
Yeah. You go to John Cena's school, don't you?
Yeah.
And everyone there is John Cena, and you've got to there's different John Cenas to date.
You go out with different John Cenas while avoiding the wicked ways of the bully John Cena.
The bully John Cena, yeah. You know, there's the nice guy John Cena, and there's the jock John Cena, and oh, it's not explicit enough for me, so we don't get to see any John Cena on John Cena action.
No!
So that's why I'm currently working on a mod for it now.
I feel like we should probably just leave the episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah.